3. Explaining the light spectrum of hydrogen. A. Emission spectrum. This shows a simulation of emission spectrum of hydrogen. Let's start with BkE series, which was the first series discovered. Let's start with the first spectral line of BkE series when the electron falls from the second excited state to the first excited state. And let's see. This is visible light, and the color is red. When the electron is fall from the third excited state, in the BkE series, this is now the second spectral line. Still visible light. What about from the fourth excited state? Visible light is still produced, but you can see the energy of the visible light increases and the color changes from red to blue to now violet. You may start to know why BkE series was first discovered, because it produced visible light. Let's try Lyman series on the other hand. This is now the first Lyman spectral line. Start. It produces UV light. And what about other spectral lines of Lyman series? Still UV light. And of course, for higher energy, still UV light. And that's why it's more difficult to identify Lyman series. And what about Passion series? So when the electron falls from higher energy level to the second excited state, the third electron shell, and let's see. It produces a IR infrared. What about this? From the fourth excited state to the second excited state. From the fifth excited state to the second excited state. In all cases, infrared is produced. Since the energy levels of a hydrogen atom are quantized, electron transitions between these levels will give a line spectrum of discrete bright lines. The energy of each spectral line corresponds to a particular electron transition as given by equation 5. By the way, note that light spectrum is an evidence for the discrete energy levels of atoms. Example 4. Frequency of an emitted photon. Emitted photons are not always visible. You may calculate the wavelength of a photon from the energy due to electron transition. In some cases, ultraviolet radiation or even infrared is produced. Do check point 4 on the next page.